About set for baseball now on the show as you get a look at Yankee Stadium here in the Bronx. Tonight, it's the home opener for the 2016 season between the Pittsburgh Pirates and the New York Yankees. It'll be fun watching these two swing it all series long. First pitch is next. Xander Bogaerts is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. And it's quickly 0-2. Hard hit toward the hole. And that is through into left, and an 0-2 mistake here results in a leadoff single. Elvis Andrus will stand in now, still struggling to get anything going offensively.
Well, he hasn't played very well all season, and if you look at his last 10 games, he's only had 4 hits in those 10, so what's he doing to help?
And there he goes towards second. Runs up and gets this one down. Only played at first, so the sacrifice works that time. Hanley Ramirez will dig in, and this season certainly hasn't been all that kind to him as he enters play with the average down in the 230s. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. On the ground up the middle. Castro to his left. He's there. Throw gets him. 2 down. And he will make it back in there. He's safe at third. John Jaso will get his first opportunity here, and that average is certainly not where he wants it, down in the 220s to begin the ball game. And here's a slider that's nowhere close, and it's 1-0. Check swing, no swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball 2. And a good comeback fastball there. It's 2 balls and a strike. Sabathia pauses. Here's the 2-1. Nipped the corner. 2-2. 2 outs here with a runner at third. And Sabathia misses here. It runs full now, 3-2.
And he does have a base open, so he doesn't have to give in on 3-2.
Chopped weakly to the left. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. And there you see Jacoby Ellsbury as he'll lead things off here in the home half of the first. And here's a first pitch curveball that bounces on him there. It's ball 1. First 2 pitches off the mark here. It's 2-0. Swung on, missed. 2-1. Swing and a flare hit toward right. Upton shading to his right. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. Stepping up to the plate, Gabriel Blanco. He'll get to take his first cuts here. First pitch coming. Here it is. Starts things here with a changeup for a called strike. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Now a ball lined toward the alley in left center, but this will hang up just enough as he takes it in stride in left center for the second out. Alex Rios gets his first cuts now. The bases are empty, and there are 2 away here in the opening frame.
Yeah, nothing doing so far here. He kind of needs to put up a tough at-bat right here just to make this guy work a little bit.
Line hard toward right center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. Paul Goldschmidt set to take his first cuts with a man at first and 2 away.
Yeah, and he's going to have to find a gap to give that man on first a chance to score.
First pitch fastball in on the fists for ball 1. Not close. It's 2-0. A runner on first with 2 away. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Calling for it, Bradley. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Josh Harrison will lead things off here, as it'll be 5, 6, and 7 due up to kick off the second.
Josh Harrison.
High in the air out to center field. Ellsbury is under it. Oh, and he has some trouble with it. And he'll get in there safely. Coming to the plate now, Jackie Bradley Jr. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. Looking to bunt here, but he can't connect, and that's the first strike. And Bradley swings and misses at that offering, and he's deep in the hole, 0-2.
You know, a lot of times with a sinker baller out there, you're just conditioned to always look for something down. So he can surprise you with that high fastball, maybe four-seam it every once in a while, and when he does, you can forget it.
And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball, 1 gone.
The right fielder, number 19.
Andre Ethier comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. 1-0 count. Here it is. And here's a ball hit in the air. Castillo is under it. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Francisco Rosario, the hitter now, with a chance to pick up that runner from second with 2 away.
And this could prove to be a huge at-bat in this game, because you don't want to let these type of scoring opportunities slip away early.
Chop foul right at home plate. It's strike 1. Now a swing, and the barrel of the bat breaks in 2 that time, but foul. The 1-2 pitch. Hit to short. Throw on to first, and that error won't come back to haunt him after all, as the inning is. Wellington Castillo strides into the box now to lead off the home half of the second inning.
Catcher, Wellington Castillo.
You'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1. Hit the other way out toward right field. And Ethier's able to look this one in for the first out. Digging in, Starlin Castro, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
Castro.
Gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Chop fouled over towards the coaching box. Ryu's ready. Here's the 0-2. Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2. This is line to left. This will hang up just long enough to be run down in shallow left for a tough second out. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring in the dangerous switch hitter Chase Headley. Hard hit ball towards the hole, and that's in there, so perhaps some life here with 2 men out. Ken Sato set to take his first cuts with a man at first and 2 away.
Ken Sato.
Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Jasso is there for it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Justin Upton steps in here to start out their half of the third. Top of the order to follow.
Yeah, and you know he's the number 9 hitter, but you've got to go to the plate right now thinking like a leadoff guy. Just find a way to get on base, and then give those 1, 2, 3 guys a chance to drive you in or do something.
Hit to third. Headley's got it. And a low throw to first that bounces as he can't hang on. Xander Bogaerts will dig in here. He singled to open up the ball game. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. On it's tailor-made to short. 6, 4, 3, but it's not in time, and they'll just get the 1. Elvis Andrus did his job in his first at-bat, laying down a successful sacrifice bunt. And here's a ball hit in the air. And Castro will put this one away for route number 2. Hanley Ramirez stands in. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out.
Hanley Ramirez.
Drilled on the ground to short. Reined in. He'll send it on to Castro at second, and the inning is over. Brett Gardner digs into the box in the bottom of inning number 3.
Number 11, left fielder Brett Gardner.
Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And he's retired, 1 away. Jacoby Ellsbury will try it again. He flied out to start the home first.
Jacoby Ellsbury.
Pulls this one into the air out into right field. And the catch made out there by Ethier, and that's out number 2. Gabriel Blanco stands in for the second time. Hit it hard, but lined out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, he was pretty unlucky last time because he squared up that fastball nicely. So we're going to have to see if they still come at it with hard stuff.
And he will get there to make the running play, and that... John Jaso is ready here as we begin the top of the 4th.
Absolutely nothing going on in this game so far, so we'll see if the leadoff man can get something going.
And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball 1. That'll be a souvenir, and the count will move to 1-1. Sabathia's ready. 1-1 on its way. Here's a swing and a ball hit into the air to left center and shallow. Gardner comes on and makes the catch in shallow left for out number 1.
Now batting,
Josh Harrison, the hitter now. 0 for 1 on the day after reaching on an error his first time up.
Yeah, still looking for his first hit of the game, so let's see if he can come through with that one right here.
He'll take this in without much trouble, and 2 are gone here to start the 4th. Jackie Bradley Jr. in now. He went down looking at his first trip to the plate.
Yeah, that was a pretty deflating at bat, not only for him, but also his team. He just never want to go down watching with a runner in scoring position.
Try to bunt his way on base here, but this will roll foul. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. In under the hands with a fastball, it's 1-2. And it's to 2-2 now with the bases empty and 2 gone here in the inning. Very weakly on the ground. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Alex Rios is set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning.
Well, they still aren't even on the board yet, so this leadoff guy needs to get on so they can manufacture a run.
Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1. Hit pretty well out to deep left field. Upton going back. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning.
first baseman.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Hard liner toward short, but unfortunately right at the shortstop for the second out. Wellington Castillo is into the box for his second appearance. 0 for 1 with a flyout. Couldn't quite hold back that time as the changeup fooled him for strike 1. Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole 0-2 now.
And you kind of get the sense that he's not really messing around out there too much. There hasn't been a whole lot of setting guys up here in this inning. He's just trying to get himself back into that dugout as fast as he can.
Here's a swing, and oh man, way out of here.
The batter, number 14, second baseman.
A solo shot here to left. 7 home runs for him on the year now, as the Yankees will grab a 1-0 lead. Starlin Castro is in with 2 away here as this one swung on and missed for the first strike. This is skied into short left center. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Leading off the inning, Andre Ethier, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
And right here is an important time for them to climb back into this one. They definitely want to even this one up sooner rather than later.
High and tight here to begin the inning. It's ball 1. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Well, that pitch isn't going to light up the radar gun, but it's been effective.
Well, it doesn't have to. If you get that good movement and put it in the right spot, it's plenty good enough to do the job.
And the fifth inning will start with a ground out, one away. In now, Francisco Rosario. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Well, I think it was a sinker that he rolled over last time up, and he's probably going to see that same pitch again. You got to wait for a mistake up in the zone against a guy like this.
Out of play off to the right. It's 1-1. No runs, just one hit, and no errors so far for the Pirates. Ground ball sent back up the middle. And into center field as he's aboard with a one-out single. Justin Upton, the hitter now. 0 for 1 on the day after reaching on an error his first time up. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And he'll put this one away in foul territory for the second out. Xander Bogaerts stands in. He'll try to improve in this at-bat after grounding into a fielder's choice his last time up. And this is taken outside for ball one. That one will get out of play, and the count evens up at 1-1. Broken bat as this ball's hit on the ground. And safe at first on a bang-bang play as that last lunge was enough to beat the throw. So stepping in, Elvis Andrus, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Gardner is there, and the inning is over. Chase Headley comes to the plate as we get started here in the bottom of the fifth. Ryu gets the sign. First pitch on the way.
Chase Headley.
Hit hard to short. There is Andrus. And taken in out there for the first out. Ken Sato in now. Hopped out in his first trip.
Yeah, he just uppercut a fastball. That top hand kind of dragged through the zone, which caused the bat head to drop a little bit.
Lays off 1-0. Both clubs with 3 hits in the ballgame. And a fastball that's about off the radar screen there. It's 2-0. From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. 2-1 after the foul ball there. Pretty well struck high and deep to left field. Upton ranging back, and he tracks it down. A nice running play to record the second out.
Left fielder number 11.
Brett Gardner is into the box for his second at-bat. He popped out into foul territory his first time up.
Yeah, and I can guarantee you he wanted that swing back too. He got a fastball to hit, and it seemed like he put a good swing on it, but he just missed it.
2 out, nobody on. Hit hard back up the middle. He gets dirty, but he can't get there, and it's into center field. Back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring in Jacoby Ellsbury.
Jacoby Ellsbury.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Runner goes for second. Here's a high pop-up. Ryu is there for it, and that retires the side. Hanley Ramirez makes his way to the box to lead us off in the 6th inning.
And in a pretty close game so far, they'd love to see this guy get on base so they can get a rally started to get back in this thing.
Into the seats, 0-1. Sabathia into his motion. Here it is on 0-1. Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike. Not too many strikeouts on the ledger for him so far, but it hasn't really mattered.
Yeah, I think ideally you'd like to see him miss a few more bats, but as long as you're keeping guys off balance and you're letting your defense help you, you don't need to strike a ton of guys out to be successful.
And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning. John Jaso will step in now. He's bounced out and flown out in his first 2 plate appearances. He pops him up toward the left side of the infield. And quickly 2 are gone now here in the visitors' half of the 6th.
The batter, number 5.
Josh Harrison stands into the box. He's 0 for 2 so far in this one. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Gabriel Blanco gets things started here in the 6th for the hometown team.
Designated hitter, Gabriel Blanco.
He slaps that one away, and the count will be 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. High in the air and deep to straightaway left. Looking up is Upton. Gone! A solo shot here to left, and this is now a 2-0 lead for the Yankees. Alex Rios is in for a third plate appearance as he watches one miss inside. It's 1-0. And 2-0 as this one's taken low. 2 runs, 5 hits, and 2 errors for the Yankees to this point. Hit toward the right side. That's in for a base hit, and he's 2 for 3. So a runner at first now with nobody out. And stepping in, the power-hitting first baseman, Paul Goldschmidt. Lifted in the air to center. Bradley is right there, 1 down. Wellington Castillo steps in with 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. A changeup floats outside here for ball 1. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Smoked on the ground left side. And that'll just sneak past his outstretched arm, a base hit. Starlin Castro will dig in now. He's lined out and flied out in 2 trips.
Been hitting the ball pretty well, though, despite the offer so far.
Bradley over to his right. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. Chase Headley strides in now, and we'll see if he can come through with 2 on and 2 out here in the 6th. Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. Hard hit ball to second. A dive, and he knocks it down. And the recovery is too late at second, and the bases are loaded here on what will be scored as an infield single. Ken Sato steps into the box here in one of the bigger spots in the ballgame so far. Bases juiced now with 2 away.
Yeah, and this is one of those
in the dirt and blocked behind the plate. Good job to get to that quickly, though, and the count will even at 1. That nibbled the corner there, but missed. 2-1. Now a flare out toward right center. Harrison ranging into shallow right, and that's the 3rd out. Jackie Bradley Jr. will dig in for the 3rd time now. He struck out and bounced out in his first 2 trips. Swing and a miss on a ball in the dirt, and it's strike 1. Inside. Looked like it might have been the sinker, and that'll clear the sinuses out. And he'll fall behind now to 1-2. Down the first baseline, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Look out, that one almost got away from him. 2-2 now. And Sabathia misses here. It runs full now, 3-2.
He knows the drill out there. You got to make him swing the bat. To not be giving up walks at this stage of the game, because those could be fatal.
Sabathia sets his sights. Here's the first pitch. Bounce towards the second baseman. Gloved by Castro. Throw to first is in time to retire Ethier for out number 2. Francisco Rosario will dig in, 1 for 2. He grounded out the first time and followed that with a base hit in his second plate appearance. Swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. And he falls behind 0-2. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Brett Gardner steps into the box as the leadoff hitter here in the bottom of the seventh.
Left fielder, Brett Gardner.
And a slider just about gets away from him there as it runs in a bit too close for comfort. Goes the other way, and this is in the air out to left. And this is taken in by Upton for the first out. Jacoby Ellsbury will stand in, and they've done a good job keeping him off base at the top of the lineup. He's 0 for 3 thus far.
Yeah, guys, not really providing the spark that they usually hope to get out of him. Maybe he can make something happen right here.
Trying to pick things up where we left off, Gabriel Blanco. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here. Nowhere close with the fastball to begin the at-bat. It's ball 1. And he pops him up back behind second base. Harrison into shallow center. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Alex Rios ready for another at-bat now. He's 2 for 3 so far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Pitch misses low. The throw down. And he'll be in there at second without a throw, in fact. That one's going to find the seats. Strike 1. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. A little bouncer. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. Justin Upton comes to the plate, and he'll start us off in the 8th.
Well, it's a close ball game, but it's starting to get late, so they need to get at least 1 back here in this inning.
Double-barreled action in the Yankee bullpen now. A lefty and a right-hander start to get loose. Right back to work is Sabathia as he gets ahead of the first batter here. 0-1. And Upton swings and misses on a good pitch that time, and it's quickly 0-2 now.
He's feeling it now. I mean, this is turning into a clinic out there.
Got him. Xander Bogaerts will bat down 2 for 3 in the ballgame.
Yeah, he's been solid at the plate for his team. One of the better performers in their lineup, I'd say.
Committed to that one a bit too soon as it locks him up for strike 1. Now a ball hit hard towards center, so he'll add 1 to his total as that falls in. He's got 3 hits in this one. Elvis Andrus stands into the box. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Lifted in the air to right field. There for it is Rios, and that's out number 2. Hanley Ramirez will stand in now, and he's been kept quiet out of the number 3 hole. Hitless in his 3 at-bats so far. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. 0-1, here it comes. Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2. Ground ball left side. Headley's got it. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Paul Goldschmidt will stand in now, hoping to get on track as they've been able to neutralize his power out of the cleanup spot. 0 for 3 thus far.
Well, guys, it just hasn't been his day. You know, sometimes cleanup hitters are sort of all-or-nothing type hitters. But, hey, he's still got a chance to make an impact on this game right now.
And that's a base hit, so a chance for some important insurance here to kick off the bottom of the 8th. Wellington Castillo gets another shot, and if you remember, he hit a round tripper back in the 4th.
Castillo.
And a fastball's in there for strike 1. A runner at first with no outs here. Sinking liner toward left, and that's in there, base hit. Starlin Castro will stand in, one of the few guys not to join the hit parade so far. And some action now in the Pirates bullpen. They've got a lefty and a right-hander up to throw.
Yeah, guys, he's got to be feeling a little bit like that dog that gets left out in the rain while the rest of the family's inside by the fire. I guess he's just not seeing what everyone else is.
Now batting, third baseman, Chase Headley.
Chase Headley is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0. Sneaks a fastball by him at the letters. It's 1-1. Little dribbler down the line. Gloved by Bogarts. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. John Jaso will stand in now, hoping to get on track as they've been able to neutralize his power out of the cleanup spot. 0 for 3 thus far. Andrew Miller will come on now, hoping to wrap this one up here in the top of the ninth. Juan Parra is going to be asked to try and be the rally.
Juan Parra.
Drifting over for this one is Rios, but it's back amongst the spectators. And here's a ball hit in the air. Goldschmidt near the first base bag. 1 out. Josh Harrison will stand in, needing to do something here to get on base as they're down to their final 2 outs.
Yeah, and you just can't worry about the score right here. You just got to be able to string together a couple of base runners and take it 1 pitch at a time, 1 runner at a time.
Gardner will range to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the 2nd out of the inning. Jackie Bradley Jr. comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 outs here in the 9th. Throw to first is in time, and the Yankees win it. The Yankees win! And, guys, we were treated to an excellent pitching performance in this one by the gentleman you see right here. CC Sabathia. Strike opposed. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, he wound up turning things over to his bullpen in the 9th, but still, 8 strong innings for him. And he was hitting his spots all game long.
For the Pirates, no runs, 4 hits, no errors, 11.